Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of Paradise Killer. Where we last left off was we basically continue our trial. We're on our 4th episode, or 3.5 episode of this trial run. So far we've uncovered a lot of Carmelina's conspiracy, but we barely started on Witness's conspiracy. I don't know if it's a mistake. I'm not going to bother looking it up. If it was a mistake for not being able to do a lot of that, then that would be what it is. But because I know that Doomjazz and Sammy Lydia would both parties will get involved with Witness's conspiracy, it just makes it hard for me to like run that properly without having to execute Doomjazz and Sammy, because I don't think those and Lydia, and I don't think those guys deserve to die, considering how they really haven't really been involved directly, like with his motive. Like, it's just his motive, not their motive. But anyways, let's get into this. The crime to end all crimes, murder in the night, the Paradise Killer. Who killed the council? The truth has aged like a fine whiskey. Why does the whiskey on this island taste? How does this island whiskies taste? Pour us a glass of truth so that we may sip the vintage blend of justice. I want to know who held the knife. If a killer was set up by a mastermind, we will deal with that later. I want to know who gripped the knife of murder in their palm of guilt. Yuri has testified that Henry was set up as a scapegoat. Will this change the truth? Show us the ultimate truth. So this is the final thing, I guess. I love how petals is the thing. I think the demon killed... Yeah, I think the demon killed the... Because if there's blood on these guys, and Montserrat's bullet was in this guy's head, then Dynagate would be the one who also partially got involved, but he was probably the only one who killed... It's funny because I think that this is the one that killed... I'm gonna be like... I'm annoyed because Carmelina... So that really does click everything together then. Because the demon was the one who killed the council. And Montserrat killed the demon. But then... Donagate killed Montserrat. So... Dynagate didn't kill all the council, but the demon did. And that... I'm trying to think. Yeah, so then the demon died because Montserrat killed them. Dynagate finished the job against Montserrat, but Montserrat killed or injured Dynagate vitally, I think it was. And he tried to escape because Dynagate thought he was caught, which he kind of did get caught by us, mostly. And then he killed himself to escape the crime and thought that he failed his mother. So, I think that's how it worked and what that flow is, because this demon did have blood of the council on its claws, while Dynagate barely has much of, like, anything. Doesn't match any of the council members. The blood splattered is from a gunshot. The bullet in the wall is a Fukuda round. It matches Dynagate's. He was at the scene, which could be the case, but... I'm kind of curious. Maybe, I think... Yeah, so there's one thing, is Dynagate's knife. Because his knife was covered with blood of the council. So, if anything, I'd say that a lot of the council members died because of the demon and Dynagate. So they were both, like, running at the same time, I'm guessing. So there's a conspiracy that both Witness and Carmelina were guilty. Because they both wanted in on the killing of the council, because both of them wanted power. So maybe it's true that the council got ambushed by the demon first, and then Dynagate came in to the picture and murdered the rest of the other councils and Montserrat on top of that. Yeah, because I think it's both the demon and Dainagate, but I can't confirm with both. I can't take both as one. Which kind of sucks, because I think both of them were guilty, the demon and the Dainagate. But I'm gonna probably stick with Carmelina's guilt to kind of get it done already.
Crime cannot hide.
Dainagate is the Paradise Killer.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct the truth. Before he killed himself, Dainagate told me that he killed the council. He was given this mission by his mother, Carmelina. She engineered a killer. His room was bare besides knife combat training equipment. Okay.
This is nonsense.
These trials are over. This is a lie. No, it isn't. Dainagate confessed everything.
Show me your truth.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
I found a knife covered in Council's blood on Dainagate's corpse. If he didn't kill the Council, the only way he could have gotten that knife is if someone had taken it to the penthouse and splashed blood on it before taking it to him. That is extremely unlikely.
Show me your truth.
Is this a fact or a truth?
Dainagate's blood is at the scene. He was shot by Montserrat and left blood splatter in the penthouse. Oh, there's a possibility that the demon was active when Dainagate attacked as well. I'm also thinking about that now. Because the demon might have attacked, but only injured some of the council, but Dainagate probably finished off the council members with a killing blow. So both the claw and the knife would have been okay with it. I think that Dainagate dealt with the council while the demon was active. And Montserrat was probably kept busy with the demon, like distracted by the demon before he went on to attack Dainagate. Because the demon was killed in like one blow, I think, in the head. And it makes sense that Dainagate was injured after the demon took precedence against Montserrat. So, yeah, we'll see. Dainagate's blood is at the scene. He was shot by Montserrat and left blood splatter in the penthouse. This proves that he got through the seals. Leader Montserrat shot him. Presumably in self-defense, Dainagate attacked as the council's meditation finished. Montserrat was attacked, but as he fired his gun, wounding Dainagate. Montserrat was growing paranoid. One of the manifestations of this seems to be carrying a weapon. I believe Leader Montserrat was the most awake, while the others were still coming around from their meditation. Dainagate got to him, but he attacked Montserrat's shot. Dainagate fled after the bullet went through him.
Show me your truth.
I don't like this.
Dainagate fled bleeding. His blood is outside the penthouse. He created a trans-dimensional corridor and escaped back to his lair, where I found him bleeding out. He had to have gone through the seals to get into the penthouse. Dainagate inherited his mother's powers to create corridors. He's sloppy, but he can do it. He stumbled out of the penthouse and created a corridor to escape with. He was bleeding badly, and his blood trail his route home. I believe you need to know the start and end points of a corridor when you create one. Carmelina couldn't create a corridor to the penthouse because the interior of the council building is a closely guarded secret. I don't think Carmelina knew Dainagate could create corridors. He was supposed to die in the locked room at the end of the island. Her plan was solid except for the two wild cards, Dainagate's ability and my return from exile.
Show me your truth.
We know he breached the fourth holy seal. I'm fairly certain he didn't just run around and go home after making it to the entrance to the penthouse.
Show me your truth.
I have nothing else to present. I have considered your truth, ruminated the implications soaked in the facts, steeped in the leaves of veracity. There is no jury here, the blood truth. Yeah. The secret killer is the truth. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves...
The court finds Dainagate guilty.
God damn that pronunciation of the name. The tendrils of conspiracy snakes around us. Starlight has a case file that will help us chop back the tendrils and expose the truth hidden within. Review the evidence, investigator. Uncover your truth. Review the evidence and prepare to speak with judge. Yeesh. I mean, at least this is giving us a good look at what we got so far. But the one problem I have is with The fact that Witness has nothing, almost. Okay, well, let's proceed. I don't have any clue what's up. Reveal the conspiracy. Can you explain the conspiracy? Can you refine a truth from the aura of crime?
Don't test me.
I believe that Carmelina initiated the conspiracy to kill the council last night. She created Perfect 25 and wanted to make sure it was hers. Carmelina is being punished for her father's crimes. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council as part of his punishment. Crimson told me that Carmelina has put a number of motions to join the council that have all been denied. She's a genius architect that has helped the Syndicate birth a potential perfect island. Does she feel she deserves a seat on the council?
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
She knows that the 25th island will be perfect. Is she worried she won't get credit for it?
I don't like this.
Witness testified that he is worried that Carmelina has changed. Maybe she expects more reward for her craft. Wow, all that...
repulsive.
All the testimonies are just kicking in. I don't even need to select. It's interesting because it just pulls from what we've talked about with some of the other folks. Or heard from other folks. Carmelina had a secret child, Dainagate. She kept him hidden in trans-dimensional corridors that she built with her skills as the architect.
Got it.
Dainagate's father was Ice Kwame. The council blood from his father would allow Dainagate to breach the bloodlock on the third Holy Seal.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Carmelina presumably learned that Henry had been fathered illegitimately by Eyes and had kept a secret. That meant she could get a secret child as well.
Crime is repulsive.
When I found Dainagate, he told me his mission had been to kill all the council. Kill the council. He had a knife slicked with the blood of council members. He completed this mission. Dainagate would birth a new syndicate, dying for Carmelina's sins.
Crime is repulsive.
Carmelina took a lump of flesh from the god crying grudge to get through the fourth Holy Seal. She fused this to Dainagate's body.
Don't test me.
Yuri said that he took Dainagate through the seals.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Yuri confessed to being recruited by Carmelina.
Paradise feels wrong.
Yuri is guilty of going through the second seal.
Paradise feels wrong.
I hate the fact that it's... I'm sorry if I'm saying it. Well, I don't... It's not that I hate it, I just like the fact that the characters keep saying the words. I'm hearing it like now after reading... Like after hearing it constantly. That Lady Love Dies keeps speaking when I'm trying to read through it. It's like, let me read through it without having a line thrown at me because the line has no association with the statement she's saying. Yuri got the key to the second Holy Seal from KHX under orders from Carmelina.
I have a bad
I believe
feeling
Yuri
about
helped.
this.
I believe Yuri helped Henry obtain forbidden books on demonology.
Paradise feels wrong.
If Henry became possessed by a demon, it would initiate the end of the island and allow Carmelina's plan to be put in play.
I don't like this.
Henry's possession called for an exorcism.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Carmelina wanted Henry to kill Grace's bloodlines to give him prior history of murder. When he didn't step up, Carmelina intervened and killed Grace herself. A demonically possessed citizen would be the perfect tool.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Carmelina recruited Akiko into her plan.
When love dies, all
Akiko
that
aided her
remains
by
are the
purposefully
facts.
leaving Henry alone with Grace.
Crime cannot hide.
Akiko faked Henry's escape, putting a possible killer into play.
Paradise feels wrong.
Akiko knew the first seal marshals would be killed and switched them to protect her beloved marshals.
Crime is repulsive.
Carmelina's plan was achieved by using her trans-dimensional corridors.
I don't like this.
Her alibi looked perfect, but she knew Witness would leave the room when he got a call.
Don't test me.
She knew Akiko would call at the right time and use the opportunity to slip out of Witness's apartment, get Dainagate, and deliver her killer to the council building. Do you have anything else to say, Architect?
How dare you?
You people would have nothing if it weren't for me.
This is nonsense.
All these islands that you drifted along on. All your tragic little lives. all given to you by me.
Do your job.
I facilitate the syndicate. I craft your homes.
What?
I have never been rewarded for my work. Never been on the council. Always living off to the side. Not even Perfect 25 got me the recognition I deserve. I don't expect the world. Just some kind of reward to show what I did was worth it. I guess I will just question it, I guess. Was this worth it?
Believe what you want.
It would have been. You shouldn't have been called down. I crafted the perfect lie.
Crime cannot hide.
How did you know you'd be made leader during the crisis?
Craft is its own reward.
That's the irony. I didn't. I didn't expect Justice Incarnate to reverse the law and make me leader. So what was the play on the next island?
I am the leader.
When the chips are down, everyone of the syndicate is a coward and a sycophant. You all want your little bits of power and for the little lives to carry on ticking by.
You have no evidence.
The next council would be scared. All seniority would be gone, and I would be the one who have crafted Perfect 25. I would have made sure I had the throne.
I beg your pardon?
My father was a victim, but treated like a criminal. He was executed by a coward. Your people never appreciated what others do for you.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
The Grand Marshal would give you a loyal army to make sure of it.
Paradise feels wrong.
The plan failed, the truth is known. You arrogantly believed everyone would believe Henry, a citizen, was capable of breaching the Holy Seals and murdering the Council. Justice is immune to arrogance. A hideous, heinous truth, a vile truth. Architect, you have been found guilty of conspiring to kill the Council. Your punishment is death. So that's the conspiracy for Carmelina. So I'm afraid that the next one is Witness's conspiracy because there's not enough evidence to point against him, but there is enough information outside of what he has done to prove the Onyxian claws. The conspiracy tears at the flesh of this island. I can feel the dreadful shadow of this conspiracy looming over us. Can you explain this conspiracy? Review the evidence, investigate. There's not gonna be much. Yeah, it's just the two. Oh, this is the worst. It's not enough evidence to prove Witness wrong, but whatever.
Crime is repulsive.
I believe that Witness initiated a conspiracy to kill the Council last night. Witness has become a fanatic. He has radicalized himself as a devoted servant of the gods.
I have a bad feeling about this.
He believes that the Syndicate has strayed from the holy mission, and I believe that he wanted to put the fears of the god in us.
Got it.
Montserrat was devolving into the paranoia and was becoming a dictator. Witness was repeatedly voiced his opinion to Montserrat's plan in the next island. Witness took matters into his own hands.
I don't like this.
Carmelina told him about Witness becoming rebellious against Montserrat's plans. Witness openly rejected Montserrat's plans to wipe certain events from history and tightening his grip over Syndicate members.
Crime is repulsive.
Witness has become obsessed with the idea of cleansing tide of demons. Like the ancient Great Flood, he wants the Syndicates to be forced to start again.
Is this a fact?
The key
or
to
a
Witness's
truth?
plan was planning a killer demon inside the Council penthouse. The demon would kill the Council and he'd get away with it. Witness made a call at midnight to a demonic containment crate that had been hidden in the penthouse, unlocking it remotely and allowing it to start its attack. Witness had been experimenting in demonology in a secret bunker within the Dead Zone. He imprisoned the killer demon and later weaponized it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't know how Witness got the crate into the penthouse. The plan isn't foolproof. There were too many variables. Planning your hopes on a wild killer demon and believing it wouldn't be traced back to you was foolish. No doubt the intention was a scare tactic more than anything else. Put the fear of gods into the Council to enact change. You used the killer demon as the messenger of angry gods to reshape the Syndicate. The plan didn't have to be perfect to get you what you wanted. All you needed was a catalyst for change. On a day of horrible truth, this is one of the worst. Why, Witness?
I am innocent in the eyes of the gods.
I am surrounded by sin and heresy. You are all focused on the islands and your little own ambitions.
Are there gods work in esoteric ways?
What about the gods? What about our holy mission? All but one of the pyramids sits empty, and we have existed for millennia.
You sinners lie and scheme!
We are an embarrassment to the gods. The Syndicate needed rebuilding.
Don't test me.
And you would be the only one to do it. Right?
Endless heresy on this highland!
The who is irrelevant. More important is why and how.
The gods are displeased.
Re-establish the priority in our faith. Resume our holy mission. Bathe in the radiance of our gods.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods!
I must die a martyr. I really tried to do the work of our astral lords.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods!
It wasn't enough though. The sin on this island was too great. I hope heaven is everything you want it to be. Witness to the end. You are found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. The punishment is death. Alright, witnesses conspiracy, convicted. So technically we wiped out like literally one half the room. If you remember all the way at the start of this trial, I literally looked at where everyone was placed. Literally one side of it was guilty, full of guilty people, and the other side was like not as bad guilty people, but they were guilty to some degree, but they're not as bad. Again, as I said, Witness had the help of Sammy and Lydia, but I don't think they deserve to die, considering that they were just probably blackmailed or something. Like, Witness would do something that would change their behavior just so that he can get his plan enacted. And on top of that, he might have also introduced Doomjazz as well, just to pretend like there's something going on. But then we don't know if that's true, though. We don't know how Doomjazz gets involved with that either. But then again, Doomjazz had the whole signal thingy-mabobber, but that's like very little of evidence to kind of prove that he really wanted to do that to Witness. So maybe it might have been the Doomjazz's freaking conspiracy, but it wasn't really much beyond that, I don't think. The Parlor of Justice has played host of the Truths and Investigator. Were the truths as expected? Did esoteric knowledge reveal the truth, or did it remain hidden in mystery? The investigator will become executioner and will execute justice. The trials end. Execute justice. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. The verdict is execute. So there's 2 convictions. Wow, it's very stylized, but it's very sad because these people did crime and we had to kill. Heartbreak. Carmelina, Architect Carmelina. The verdict is execute. It's kind of sad that we're having to kill all these people. It's really, really sad, but it's what it is. I think I spent so much time with these characters that I sometimes feel like some of these deaths don't feel worth it, but Crimson Acid. The verdict is... I mean, Crimson didn't really do much anyways. I don't think she's that criminal. I'm wondering if who really is the criminal behind all of these, besides the ones that I just considered as criminals. Dr. Doomjazz. The verdict is... the accused, Henry Division. The verdict is... Wait, he's being... How does this work, I wonder? Like, they can't just release him because he might end up killing somebody else later on. The Fairy Woman, Lydia Daybreak. The verdict is... Sam Daybreak. The verdict is... I know Sammy did some of the crime, but I just didn't feel like it's strong enough to really bring him into death. But I'm pretty sure he's the one who helped Witness, even though he was like probably helping him out of, in a weird way, kindness, I'd say. Like he wanted to do it just to help him for other reasons, but Witness to the end. The verdict is 3 things, really, or 2 things. Alright, that's a no one out. Secretary Yuri Knight. The verdict is a lot of crimes, really. This is way worse than the others, honestly. Alrighty. The unforgiving Spectre, one last kiss. Wait, what? She's already dead. What are you doing? One last kiss is already dead. Why the hell is she considered a criminal? I'm so confused. The hidden killer Dynagate. The verdict is the bizarre killer demon. The verdict is. Wait, how do you release the Why the hell is that even? Okay, whatever. You have proven that Henry had nothing to do with the crime to end all crimes. He was nothing more of a pawn in a dreadful game of murder and secrecy. Ecstasy, I was gonna say for some reason. You have earned the title of Grand Investigator. The weapon is unlocked. On the next island, you will reform the Paradise Cycle unit. Island 24 is about to die. Island 25 awaits us. What kind of island will it be? Are you happy with the truths? Did you get the convictions you wanted? You entered into a battle with the facts, the truths, and the suspects. Did you emerge victorious? The courtroom could only allow so many truths to emerge from their hiding places. Are there more to hunt? If you believe that things are not as they seem, there is a way to punish the guilty. Grand Investigator Lady Love Dies, I will leave you to execute justice at your own discretion. Punish those that deem guilty. Execution or exile are viable punishments. You may also let them go free. Please work for the best interest of Perfect 25.
It's time for justice.
Thank you, Judge. It will be my honor to execute justice. When you are ready to wave goodbye to Island 24, do so from the rear view mirror in Lydia's car. The car will take you through the Paradise Gates to Perfect 25. Use it at your own discretion. Justice has been served. Choice and consequence. Those of you have not been found guilty of destroying Paradise may leave and wrap up your business before we move to Perfect 25. And marshals shall take Henry back to his cell. Marshals will clear away the executed. They will not be remembered. They will not be honored. Wow. Oh, we go back to the Blood Bar. The way of the Blood Bar. So this is sort of like the fallout, I'm guessing. She completed the job. Was there more to do? The investigator would always trust in her heart. She would decide if Paradise had been saved. We are on Perfect 25, so it must have been saved. Saved isn't a binary state. Solving a crime doesn't mean the world is fixed. That's scary. It is. I hope she knew what she was doing. I'm sure she did. This is Lady Love Dies we're talking about. Interesting. So they really don't show the results of what happened, I guess. Now what? So we need to go to Lydia when we want to end the trial, I guess? Or end this game, for reals? The Paradise is in debt to you. No matter what truth you made, you believe in Paradise. I hope that we will never have to work together again. I hope the crime can be eradicated and Paradise can be perfect. That is an unrealistic dream. Crime infects every society. You're right. The Syndicate's way of governing is flawed. It always will be. I look forward to working with you again. Truth will always need an investigator and a judge. When you have finished executing justice, please move to the next island. Oh sheesh, their blood is literally lingering in their... Yeah, there's blood stains on their freaking stuff. Yeah, this island's about to end, I guess, because literally, what's it call it? Okay, I'm gonna save here anyways. Save onto the third part of this save. I don't think there's much anyways left to explore, is there? Unless it's like, oh, like we can finish up whatever we missed, like the collectibles and stuff. And the music is very creepy in the background for me. So now what do we do? Conclude business and leave the island in Lydia's car. Okay. So the cases are closed. Let's go talk to Crimson Acid, I guess? Yeah, we can talk to everybody and see what they think. I'm guessing we can probably execute some of these people if we find that we are, like, incorrect about our case. that was very close to not hitting the right space I needed to hit. Doom Jazz is over there. I don't think Doom Jazz is guilty though. I still think so, but I think he might have done stuff that might have hurt some things, but we'll see. We'll talk to everyone, I guess, as a last-minute ditch of effort of what's going on. Maybe. I might be wrong. I might not want to talk to everyone. I think the ones I care about mostly is just some of these other people, but I don't know. Let's go over here. Let's talk to Crimson, I guess. Ladies, back in town. You got your gun back, justice has been served, and the PPU will be reborn as Perfect 25. Perfect 25. I've got a favor to ask. I'm not surprised. You need people for the Paradise Cycle unit, right? You want to be part of that team? I'm the glamour of the battlefield, and I have a good stock of secrets. Why not? I mean, I've trusted her a lot.
I'm glad to be back.
You're hired.
Good work.
I want a corner office. Find money.
Good.
Did you need something before the end of the island, boss? Oh my god, you can execute. Oh my dear god. You can execute them here? Why? I'll see you on the next island, Crimson. Sure thing, lady. So I can go back to these people and just either choose to execute these people or not. Or exile them. I mean, what's the purpose of exile though? That's the weird thing. Alright, well, I do think Crimson is the least one out of this. Dear god, I need to fast travel around, isn't it? Yeah, let's fast travel a bit. I'm gonna just fast travel the rest of the way through here. So it's kind of like talk to these people one last time again, kind of thing, and but also use it as a way to like get the remaining stuff we might miss, or just to get the last thing. Where can I take you? I think there's the graveyard. Yeah, let's go. I'll talk to Lydia kind of like at the last one. Probably talk to her at least.
Do you understand, investigator?
Are you happy with your truths? Wait, no, I forgot. Her voice is a little different. Are you happy with your truths? As I can be, I guess. As happy as I can be. Happy to be happy in the shadow. Hard to be happy in the shadows of crime. That's all anyone can ask, I suppose. I hope you enjoyed this investigation. My time on this island is at an end.
Enjoy Perfect Man Sank, investigator.
If you can. Alright, so that's that, I guess. Next fast travel to Sammy, I guess, this time. Where is Sammy's thing? No, that's Deep Factory. I'm trying to figure out where Sammy's thing is. That's Doom Jazz. You know what? I'll go to Doom Jazz first. Let's go. Alright. I don't trust Doom Jazz, but then again, I'm not gonna bother with him anyways. Because he did... Oh wait, where's his yacht? Oh, his yacht it literally got destroyed over there. I do think it's a little bit scary because I think he loves Akiko, so Akiko might have been one of the reasons why he might have... You sunk your boat.
Wonderful.
Always do, love dies. Send the old girl off at the end of the night.
Wonderful.
Time to move on. Fresh start. Embrace the future.
I've got all the time in the world.
Are you looking forward to the future, love dies? Yeah, a little hopeful. The sun will come up on a new island. Lights dancing on the ocean. The start of something new. Contemplate doctors and nurses one last time before the end of the island. No. I'll see you on the next island.
Fabulous.
I'll have a new yacht that needs christening. That's the word, I guess. Love dies. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, so that's Love dies. Or that's Dr. Doom Jazz. I just like how he's just so happy about doing a fresh new start. Oh, the Shinji. Wait, is this the last Shinji that I missed? Oh, the boat's there. The little water ski. Did you try to use this jet ski? Don't answer that. I don't care. I managed to get it to the top of the pyramid and back. Not sure if I could do that again, though. Laters. So that's not the last Shinji. Damn it. I don't know what other Shinjis I'm missing. I'm kind of curious about that. Another fast travel. Let's go. Yeah, I want to get through all of these characters as quickly as possible. Heck, I might even take it to the next episode. Or another episode before we really call it, but we'll see. How the hell did I get to Sammy? That's the fields. Yeah, I'm just wondering now that... I'm sorry, I'm not speaking. I'm trying to figure out, like, how the hell did I not unlock Sammy's location all this time? It looks like Sammy's location is not easy to get to, though. Yeah, Sammy's location is not here, I guess? I'm so confused. How the hell did I not get Sammy's location all this time? If it is not in here. Oh, wait, no, there it is. His thing is, like, weirdly under a different category. That doesn't feel right. But whatever. Alright, Sammy, here we go.
A drink?
One last drink, LD. On the house. I've got a special one saved. Sure. Hit me. It's the end of the paradise, after all. You'll have it, neat, won't you? Oh man, what is this? A special blend, isn't it? Don't ask. The recipe is sweet. A secret. That hit the spot. Can I help you with anything before the end, LD? A part of me wants to execute, but I don't think he would do anything suspicious, I don't think, and hopefully not, but we'll see. We'll leave it. I'll see you on the next island, Sammy. Take care, LD. Alrighty. So, oh, no, not save. Fast travel, thank you. Alright, who else have we not spoken to? So we talked to Doom Jazz, Crimson, Judge, in a weird way. One Last Kiss we talked to... Who's the other... It's just Lydia, right? At this point? I think that's who it is left. No, not this. I think I need to go to here. Gardens? No, not gardens. Danchi. Here. There we go. Alrighty. I think this is the last of it. I like how the marshals are still patrolling because of the demon stuff. Oh, Henry. Why is Henry one of those many people? Okay, you know what? Yeah, I've already spoken to all 4 of those characters and everything, and One Last Kiss has been done talking, so... Anyways, I'm gonna end it here for now. For the time's sake. For the time being, I mean. But the next episode will be our last. So that will be a guarantee for what I'm gonna do. I want to probably save up for that and then give my full thoughts and opinions about the game in the next episode with all the credits rolling and all that jazz. And then we'll probably talk to the last people, Henry and Lydia, and then see where they're going to bring us to the stuff. I mean, since we're not that far from the 2 of Henry and Lydia, we'll probably be pretty quick after we get to those 2 and talk to them for one last time before we head off to Perfect 25, I guess, and then we'll see what happens then. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day, week, and night, or whenever watching this. Roz out.